Vegas Nation Game Day Live, sponsored by South Point Sportsbook. Download the app at southpointsports.com.
It's game day. Welcome to Vegas Nation Game Day Live. I'm Leandre Fox inside the Las Vegas Review-Journal studio. Thank you so much for joining us. It has already been a beautiful football Sunday, and we are about 90 minutes away from the Raiders taking on an AFC West rival in the Kansas City Chiefs. And all eyes will be on Allegiant Stadium because it's prime time, baby. Sunday night football. So let's send it out to the stadium with Vegas Nation's Cassie, Soto, and Sam Gordon. Take it away, Cass.
Thank you so much, Dre. That's right, Sam and Cassie here with you. Sam, at this point in the season, every game is important, right? But when you're facing a divisional opponent on Sunday night football in prime time, there's a little something extra there, especially when the Chargers are down to the Vikings right now and the Eagles are beating the Broncos.
That is life right now, Cassie, in the AFC West, where the division, frankly, is up for grabs. And you have the 5-3 Raiders hosting the 5-4 Kansas City Chiefs at Allegiant Stadium. First Sunday night football game with fans. So yeah, there's a lot on the line. This is the part of the season where things intensify. We're broaching Thanksgiving, we're broaching December, and like you said, every game matters, especially divisional ones, especially ones here at Allegiant Stadium. Every game matters for the Raiders from this point forward.
And especially when there's a guy named Patrick Mahomes on the field. He has not been the Patrick Mahomes that we've seen before, but we know this guy can turn it on at any moment. What do the Raiders need to do to make sure he does not turn it on tonight, Sam?
Well, Cassie, I think they have to do what they've been doing, and that's pressuring the passer. The Raiders' pass rush this year, extremely reliable. They're getting the quarterbacks multiple times every single game this year, so there's been some consistency. And then just tackle on the back end. We know about Travis Kelce. We know about Tyreek Hill and how dangerous those guys are. But if the Raiders can do what other teams have done, flush to Mahomes, they might be able to get him to give them the ball. He has 10 interceptions this year. He's turning the ball over at an alarming rate. We're not accustomed to seeing that from him. But if he has time to sit back there and throw, he can do some spectacular things, as the Raiders found out here last year with his miraculous drive at the end of the game. So, yeah, he's not having the season he was having last year, but he's still a factor. We understand that.
Right. All right, well, let's get to the Raiders injury report. And no big names missing, Sam. We knew linebacker Nick Kwiatkowski was going to be out, but they've got all their big players. Darren Waller was injured. He got banged up before the bye week. We knew Josh Jacobs is always dealing with a little bit, but they are all good to go tonight. The big names, the big players that they need to hopefully get a win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely crucial to have Darren Waller, to have Josh Jacobs, to have the offensive line intact, the defense intact. We haven't seen that from the Raiders many times this year, so I think that's a huge advantage coming into this game. We know the Chiefs are going to be with a third-string offensive lineman, going back to that point about the pass rush, so there's going to be opportunities there. I think the Raiders are, all things considered, this is a great situation for them, and it's a great opportunity to make a statement on Sunday Night Football.
All right, well, let's go downstairs and toss things over now to Vegas Nation's Heidi Fang.
Raider fans will want to hurry into Allegiant Stadium today. At the top of the hour, number 24, defensive back Charles Woodson will be honored in a pre-game ceremony. Fans are encouraged to be inside at 4 p.m. to ensure you don't miss Charles Woodson's Pro Football Hall of Fame tribute alongside other Raiders who are in the Pro Football Hall of Fame for the ceremony when he will be presented with his Hall of Fame Ring of Excellence. To date, he's the only primarily defensive player to win the Heisman. Woodson went on to accomplish a storied career with both the Raiders and the Packers. He's also second all-time in interceptions returned for touchdowns with 11. Fans coming in will get this bracelet at today's game. It lights up, it has LED lights in it, so the Raiders will be sure to have these going throughout the ceremony as well. So now we're going to head over to Kevin Cannon, who's in the tailgate area with the fans.
Hi everybody, I'm with Monaco from Kansas City, Missouri, and Renee from Las Vegas, Nevada. They're cousins, and the rivalry is alive and well here in Allegiant Stadium. This is the Raiders' biggest rival, of course, is the Chiefs.
Raiders going down. Raiders going down.
We're getting him tonight.
Raiders going down.
Now,
It's a new era. We're getting him tonight.
Let's go.
now, what's it going to be like at Thanksgiving?
It's going to be like,
Oh, I
they
don't
already
know. We might hit each other by
We might go
Thanksgiving.
blows if
It
we have
depends
to,
who
but-
wins this game, and we'll see. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? But I know we're going to win, so I'm not worried about it. When I look around here, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Let's go.
But you're family, right? So
We're family. That's what. This is my cousin. We're family. So I don't mind him hanging out like this with me. Any friends trying to do that? I mean, nah, you guys can't wear that. You know.
Yeah, you know what I
He's
mean,
family,
but
so I let it
We
go.
show
this time.
love. We show love,
Yeah,
and we
it's all
respect
about
each
love.
other. But I just know that
nation's all about love.
we're Super Bowl contenders every year. But I don't know about the Raiders.
but maybe not this year.
No, this year it's about to go. We're 2 in a
I
row.
like this guy.
You don't want to tap you. You don't want to tap you.
I know.
But it's all Kansas City. I'm here in Las Vegas enjoying the life. I'm glad I'm here with my family. The environment's dope. I just want to say, go Chiefs!
There's a lot of Raiders, Chiefs families here in the J Lot, just south of the stadium. Come by and say hi. It's a friendly family rivalry, and we'll see what happens on the field.
Let's go Raider Nation! Let's go Raiders! Come on!
Cassie Soto and Sam Gordon back with you here inside of Allegiant Stadium. Sam, the Raiders could and very likely will debut the newest member of the Silver and Black today, and that is wide receiver DeSean Jackson. We know he has some miles on him, but what kind of threat can he still be?
Well, even at this stage of his career, Cassie, 34 years old, going to be 35 by the end of the year, this is one of the best deep threats in NFL history. He can still get deep. He can still get behind a secondary. He can still draw some attention to open things up for Brian Edwards, for Hunter Renfrow, for Darren Waller underneath. So I expect that to be his role. I'm not saying he's going to come out here and have 3-4 catches for 150 yards, but he's going to be a factor with his speed, even at this stage. He still can make big plays happen. So the Chiefs have to account for him, and I think that's going to create some opportunities underneath.
Let me just get your final thoughts here. Obviously, a huge AFC West matchup. Again, the Broncos down right now. The Chargers down right now. We're watching those highlights here. The Raiders could come away with first place in the AFC West, and they need to.
Yeah, 6-3 with an opportunity to have the tiebreaker over Kansas City, depending on how things go the rest of the season. It's a huge game, and it's a standalone game. All eyes are going to be on the Raiders and Chiefs tonight. I'm expecting an incredible atmosphere. Sunday Night Football. It's Las Vegas. Do I need to say anything else?
Who has it better than us?
Nobody, for real.
All right, well, that'll do it for us. Sam Gordon, Cassie Soto. Let's go ahead and toss it back to Leandre Fox in the studio.
On some Raiders social media. Let's start with how some news broke for the Raiders. DeSean Jackson posting a Photoshop of him in a Raiders jersey around the time last week's game against the Giants finished up, letting the world know he had signed a deal with the Silver and Black. Now, there was another wide receiver on the market this week in Odell Beckham Jr., and Raider Nation's own Damian Lillard of the Portland Trail Blazers dropped OBJ in the Raiders uniform on IG, letting the world know he wanted that deal to get done. It did not. Odell is now in LA with the Rams, but there was a lot of support in the comment section from a couple of Las Vegas Aces and Zach LaVine of the Bulls. Raider Nation's Hoopers, unfortunately, did not get their way. And we're halfway through the season, so let's check out some Raiders cleat heat. Shout out Luke Dangler, who does some nice work on the pregame footwear. These Jay-Z New York cleats from last week's game. We got a little Tecmo Bowl in earlier in the season. And we know Jonathan Abram is a sneakerhead. Luke hooked him up with some custom Kanye West bait cleats and some off-white customs. I can't wait to see what they cook up for the rest of the season. And that will do it for us here from Vegas Nation Game Day Live. For more Raiders coverage, head on over to vegasnation.com or download the free Vegas Nation app for our entire Vegas Nation crew. Thank you so much for watching.
Vegas Nation Game Day Live, sponsored by South Point Sportsbook. Download the app at southpointsports.com.